Hey, what's up? Welcome back to the channel for another video. So I've had quite a few people ask me about using Canon Raw instead of straight RAW. And today I'll have an answer for you. So slap the like button, subscribe if you're new, I'll roll the intro and I'll tell you all about it. So since I started with photography, I've always shot in RAW. I like being able to have all that data within the photo to play with, just in case something is too dark or overexposed in some way. And when I first got my EOS-R is when I first heard of C-RAW, or compressed RAW. I never really looked too much into it because I have a if it's not broke, don't fix it type of mentality. So I never really looked into it or used it. However, through the last couple years here on YouTube, I've received quite a few messages asking what I thought of it and if I recommended using it instead of RAW. My response was always something similar to the safest bet is to just shoot RAW and not really worry about it. However, after my whole love-hate thing with Lightroom running slow and sometimes crashing out on me, I figured, what the hell? I'd try Canon's compressed RAW for a day and see if there was any difference while editing other than the file size. The entire day I was shooting in C-RAW, I just felt dirty in a way. Like I was going against my convictions, I spent more time hoping that I could recover highlights and shadows than I did concentrating on my shots. And I don't know why I was so worried. I've never been let down when it came to Canon cameras, but I was just concerned because it would have been an entire day out in the track shooting for clients and taking photos to sell, and it would all be wasted. I'm sure you're thinking I was overreacting and you'd be 1000% right. I was. When I started editing the photos, there was no noticeable difference when it came to recovering highlights and shadows. And it seems as if there's no loss in information in the files. I can't personally tell the difference, except when I load the photos in a Lightroom, it's faster. The import and the export time has been cut in half. And that in and of itself makes me recommend C-RAW. But then there's the file sizes. So most of my RAW files range somewhere around 48 megs, whereas the C-RAW files are around 20 to 25 megs or so, allowing for less space taken up on SD cards as well as my hard drives. So for now, I'm gonna stay shooting in C-RAW until I find a reason not to. I'm sure at some point, one or two issues are gonna rear their ugly heads and I'll just go back to RAW, but who knows. So would I recommend shooting in Canon C-RAW or compressed RAW format? Absolutely, it's a space saver, and I personally can't see the difference. So if you wanna save some hard drive space or you wanna use less space on your SD cards, you should at least give it a shot for yourself. So with that being said, if you enjoyed this video, remember to like the video for the algorithm, subscribe for future videos, and click the bell so you don't miss out on any of the goods. Also, visit my website, jeff-gresham.com for photo prints as well as my upcoming Lightroom presets. And until next time, get out and shoot, and I will see you in the next video. Yes, I will.